Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to show you how you will set up your very own Bedrock server for Minecraft. So first what we're going to do is we're going to open up the Minecraft server software download website. You're going to download the software for Windows. Say I agree. Be sure to read the terms of agreement. I'm going to download it. Wait for that to finish. Open our folder. Minimize this for now. Quickly drag this to our desktop. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna extract to Bedrock server. You can use 7-zip or WinRAR, whichever works for you. Extract that. You'll see this folder. This is the Bedrock server folder. What you want to do here is open this up. Then you see a bunch of files in here. The one you want to launch first is a server.properties file. Open this. Here you configure your server. Over here you change the name of your server to whichever you want. So we can change the name to test server. Here you change the game mode. We'll change that to creative. Difficulty easy or peaceful. We'll change it to peaceful. Allow cheats, false. You can change the max players, any positive integer. Online mode, this is so people, if they have Xbox Live, they can connect to your server. If you change it to false, they will not be able to connect your server, and this is only LAN, which means only people on your local area internet connection local area network will be able to join, aka your internet or your Wi-Fi. Whitelist is only certain players will be able to connect. Server port, just leave all this at default. Here you can change the name of the world, so we'll change that to test world. Level seed, you can put any seed in here if you want to. Just gonna leave that blank so it generates a random world. You can choose the permission level, so if you want someone to join in as a visitor, they cannot build anything. Members, standard permissions, build, mine stuff. Operator is allowed to basically quote unquote cheat, but not entirely. Texture pack required. You can change all this stuff. The hashtags is just comments. So if you read these things, they will tell you what it involves and what you can do. Direct player movement, you can do that. But I think for now, we should be good on everything. So we're gonna close this, save. Now, we're gonna launch the Bedrock.exe file or application. You'll see here it says IPv4 supported port 19132. Starting server started. Gonna put that aside there for now. We can close this or minimize this for now. What you want to do now is hit Windows R, type in cmd ipconfig. Now you'll see the default gateway. You will use this to connect to your router later. Your IPv4 address, you will use this one to connect to your server. You're gonna highlight that, right click on your mouse, minimize this. Now you want to open Minecraft. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go into play, servers, scroll down, add server, server name, you can just make that anything, test. And then you'll hit C server IP address. You're gonna paste the IP address you just copied, the port you leave at default, and then you're gonna say save. Okay, now you'll see here where it says join server. Now you can just join your server. And here you should have popped right back into your server. As you can see, everything works fine. It's creative, peaceful, generated random seed, and stuff floating here. Cool. Now, how would one go about letting his friends connect to a server? It's easy for you because you have your local IP address. If you were to give this to your friend, he would not be able to connect unless he is on your local area connection. The IP address you're gonna have to give him is a separate one. I'll show you in a second. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to open up the site called whatsmyip.org. You'll see here it says your IP address is, and then a bunch of numbers. You want to give these numbers to your friend. You'll type that into the IP bar in his Minecraft game, where it asks for the information for the server, name, IP, and port. Instead of you typing in the 1.92 internal IP, you know, that one I was talking about. Yeah, he will type in this one. Yeah, so what you want to do is copy that, send that to him, you know. And then port forwarding would be your next step. I will quickly also show you how to do right now. Okay, so for port forwarding, I'm quickly going to show you on the first router, which is a typical linksys router config for port forwarding. You would typically find port forwarding in the how-to section. As you can see here on this site, I have opened up the images to show you how to. So you would be going to your advanced and then port forwarding or virtual server. So for this, you want to go to your port forwarding settings and you want to type in the application name. You can just type in Minecraft. External port, you want to type in 19132. Internal 19132. Protocol both. Or you want to create two rules, one for TCP and one for UDP, if both is not an option. Device IP would be the internal IP. If you were to go Windows, whoops, not Cortana, CMD, go ipconfig again. You're going to see here IPv4 address. This will be the device IP. So the linksys router, pretty straightforward. Now this linksys router seems a bit more complicated. Don't worry, it's exactly the same as the previous one. Application Minecraft 191.32.191.32. TCP UDP, both IP address, internal one. Make sure it's enabled. This Netgear one, pretty straightforward. Service name would be Minecraft, service type TCP/UDP. External starting port would be 191.32. External ending port 191.32. And you'll see here a bunch of stuff. Don't worry about that. Internal IP address, exact same one over here. Pop that in there. Good to go. Hit apply. This Netgear one, exact same as the other one. Minecraft 191.32, 191.32. IP address, apply. Belkin router, I'm gonna hit enable. Minecraft 191.32, 191.32, both. Address 191.32, 191.32, apply. This one, exact same. Name, port, IP address, TCP. You want to create TCP and UDP rules for this one, because it appears there's only TCP and UDP options. And the ports again over here. See this ASUS router, we put in Minecraft 191.32, your IP 191.32. Create two rules, one for TCP, one for UDP. Apply, and you're good to go. But yeah, that's basically it. If you have any questions or concerns, leave a comment down below and I will respond as quickly as possible. And yeah, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, you know what to do. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.